And with that, we'll get started with our first bill today, which is House File 3377, Representative Hansen. And I move that House File 3377 be placed on the general register. And with that, to your bill, Representative Hansen.
Thank you, Madam Chair and members. House File 3377 is the LCCMR, the Legislative Citizen Commission on Minnesota Resources recommendations for spending for the Environment and Natural Resources Trust Fund, the lottery dollars. I want to acknowledge two other members of the LCCMR, Representative Acom and Representative Heinzman, who participated throughout the last year in hearing the presentations from folks who were responding to the call for proposals. This bill does not spend any general fund money. It is spending $79.644 million of Environment and Natural Resources Trust Fund, again, the lottery dollars. In your packets, you will have a variety of information summarizing where that money is spent. I want to call out a couple of the large appropriations. There's one of $7 million to the University of Minnesota Terrestrial and Invasive Species Center, really important, continuing the work that is recognized around the world looking at research for terrestrial invasive species. There are proposals in here ranging from projects of trails to salt, microplastics, PFAS, pollinators, and I think there's some bison in here as well, and maybe some other different critters, as well as some inholdings on state parks. So it is a diverse bill that provides investments all around the state. There are some fee title and land acquisitions that are part of this, and you should have that in your packet as well. I would ask for your support.
Thank you, Representative Hansen. Discussion to House File 3377. Representative Scott.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And just as proof that I do read through these things, I was very intrigued when I saw the line about jumping worms and didn't know that there was such a thing. And I'm thinking, where can I go to avoid the jumping worms? Because I'm like, okay, if these things are going to jump off of trees when I'm hiking, I'm out. So I don't Google, I Bing, I use Bing, and like the first thing that comes up is it's an article from the extension at University of Minnesota on this issue, and I'm like, then I had to watch a video.
The Summer Olympics are coming.
Yeah. And they don't actually jump, they just move really fast. But it was a very intriguing experience. I had no idea there was such a thing. But evidently they eat organic matter, which we need to keep, right? So that's the thing. So that's my only comment, Madam Chair. I thought it was a rich learning experience that others might want to experience for themselves.
Thank you, Representative Scott. Further discussion to the bill. Seeing none, any last word, Representative Hansen?
It's a good bill. I mean, just as Representative Scott mentioned, we learn something every day. And as we listen to the presentations, there's a lot of new issues. Actually, the Nursery and Landscape Association really was supportive of this because of the impact on the green industry and importation potentially of those worms. So, your lottery dollars work for Minnesotans. And this is the next batch. It has a recommendation, and I would ask for your support.
Thank you, Representative Hansen. With that, I renew my motion that House File 3377 be placed on the general register. All those in favor, please say aye. Aye. All those opposed, please say no. The motion prevails and House File 3377 has been placed on the general register.
Thank you.
Thank you, Representative Hansen.